Happening right now on Denver 7 News, we are hearing from officers about their experience rescuing a teenage boy who fell over 30 feet inside of an abandoned missile silo. We are actually right behind Boulder Community Hospital, and I want to step out of the way. We can't see a lot right now, but right behind this wooded area, this is where two trains have collided. He secured 279 electoral college votes, going well over that magic number of 270. Federal agents raided a party being hosted by Trinidad Aragua early this morning along Federal Boulevard. A police officer on the scene telling me this apartment complex right here, you should see this window. I wish you could see it in person. It is knocked out, and they're saying that's where they got the suspected shooter. All right, Katie, you know, I'm not really an outdoorsy person, but coming here to Colorado, I feel the need to do it.
Yes.
And I could get paid to ride a bike. I'm going to Walmart after this show. The Aurora Police Department telling us that eastbound Colfax lanes here are going to be closed for several more hours. We also did learn within the past few minutes that traffic investigators are out here on the scene. Philadelphia's mayor says that one person on the ground died and 19 other people were hurt after a medical transport plane crashed and burst into flames last night. Right now, the FBI is still investigating the shooting and working to learn more about that suspected shooter. The number one person who was in that meeting advocating for Wyatt Academy was its leader, the principal. She put together a presentation talking about attendance and how they can get enrollment numbers up. It's a family affair.
Okay. Or parents' night out.
It's a family affair. And the Beehive is buzzing this morning. Beyonce teasing new music in an ad for Verizon, then dropping this video seemingly confirming Act 2 is coming. What started off as a regular trip for Topher Strauss,
I think there's some sirens going off,
quickly took a dangerous turn.
Okay. This is crazy.
At the time, Strauss did not know he was hearing the start of a war between Hamas and Israel.
And everyone was running for shelter, and that's the start of the war.
Strauss wanted to leave, but he knew the trip back to Golden was not going to be easy.
It's been extremely chaotic here at the airport. It's my second time here today. I just know I need to get out and do my best to get out.
Thankfully, after our last conversation, Strauss arrived in Milan last weekend.
And I looked out the window and I saw these amazing, beautiful fields out the window, and I knew I was safe. And as we landed, everybody on the plane was clapping and just so joyous. There were a lot of people crying.
While in Milan, he was able to see his family in Florence for a wedding.
To see my mom, to hug my mom was amazing. It was amazing. She had this sense of relief that only a parent can have, right? When you have a child, you understand your purpose. And the look on her face was just like, you made it.
After about a day with family, Strauss flew from Rome to London, then eventually back to Denver. He knew the first thing he wanted to do once he landed.
You know, it was a lot of traveling on trains, on planes, and so I had a lot of time to think about how can I connect with my 13-year-old son in the best way possible. Was actually putting down his cell phone, and I'm able to talk to him about peace, love, and war. And I thought, well, we're gonna build a Lego set that's like 2,000 pieces. So that's what we did.
That frightening journey now inspiring his art.
I've been painting, and I've been painting a painting about Jerusalem, which was my original mission of going to Israel, was to paint a painting for the Jewish National Fund Global Conference.
The painting will be unveiled in November, and Strauss says one key emotion will be on display.
I'm working feverishly. It's not so much a statement on anything except for just global love.
Wow. It's just such an absolutely amazing story. We've reported on so many people who are being held hostage, so many people who have died, and so many people who have been critically hurt. So it's just giving him a totally new perspective, because luckily he was able to make it out there alive, and he's continuing to send his thoughts and prayers to everybody who's being impacted by the ongoing conflict out there.